Hello, I am Joey Arnold. I'm the founder of over 10,000 videos. I would love for you to see them, but you can't because YouTube took them down. I've been making some videos talking about this. I've been writing some articles about this all week. I was on Twitter and I was trying to contact Team YouTube. They started ghosting me. I've been trying to email them and they started ghosting me. I've been sending them appeals on their website again and again. I wanted to make a really quick video, talk about it a little bit, and try to upload this to this YouTube channel of mine. I got over 40 channels on YouTube, and they just took one down, and they said it was bad. And I'm saying to them, I say it again and again, I'm like, hey, if one video or one channel is bad, they're all bad, right? I'm trying to use their line of thinking. And they were telling me that I kept on breaking the rules. Now, I wanted to talk about that a little bit, try to break it down. And I wrote a pretty long article about that on my blog. And I encourage you to look at it. Click on the link in the description of this video and you can check that out. You can go see it, and I break it down a little bit. I'm going to try to write some more articles and try to make some more videos about this. I want to make more videos about this. I want to talk about this a little bit more. It's devastating. I really feel pretty terminated. I mean, what I mean is, like, because they terminated me, I feel devastated and like I'm terminated, like I'm destroyed from the inside out because of what they did to me. Like, it's pretty devastating. And I want you to know that I don't think I'm a terrible person, and I was trying to follow the rules, and I don't think I did anything wrong, but I had 2 strikes and then they suspended me, so they didn't even give me a 3rd strike. Now, about a week ago, on the 10th of October of 2022, they did send me an email, and they said they were going to give me a 3rd strike. So they were going to give me a 3rd strike. All right. So that happened. It was on a Monday. I think it was on a Monday. It was on the 10th. And they told me about it. And then I gave them my, I said, don't take it down. And you call that an appeal, I think. And they rejected it. And they said, we don't care. We took it down. We'll keep it down. Because you suck. And they didn't say you suck, but they might as well have said it. And I felt like the video they took down was nothing really. Like, it's no big deal kind of thing. But they're trying to make a big deal about it. Some people can try to make a big deal about this. Now, the video is really short. Some of these videos can be like 1 second long, 5 seconds long. Like, not very many seconds long. Very short videos. And the title of some of these videos can be something like some of them had the word boob and porn in the title. It's like, these are words. These are words. And I put them in to see what happened. Experiment a little bit. And they want to turn around and be like, you know what? You know those videos you uploaded months and months ago? We're going to give you a strike. And then we're going to pretend to be nice and not give you a strike because you already have 2 strikes for a bunch of other weird videos. Now, this is a thing they do, and they've been doing this for a while, where they just give you random strikes for random videos. And they expect you to, like, turn around and, like, delete all the videos that might be like that. They want me to go look through my 10,000 plus videos, probably close to 15,000 videos. They want me to look through all my videos and try to figure out what was going on and try to correct it. They keep on changing their rules, their policies, their terms and services. And how am I supposed to keep up? And it's pretty devastating because they want me to like look through all my videos and try to figure out, oh, are my old videos up to date with the new rules? That's crazy, because it's like, whatever happened to having things grandfathered in? Because it's like you're changing the rules, and my videos are already in, and now you're just gonna like change it. Now, I mean, I guess a good compromise to all this would be, give me some time to download my videos that are no longer wanted, even though originally you were like, this place is for you, because it's called YouTube, and like Facebook would say, Mark Zuckerberg would say, Facebook is a place for all ideas. I mean, you know, that was the design. Like, they want people to come there and be welcomed, but now they're like, we got you in, and now we're gonna throw a bunch of rules at you, and we're just gonna keep on adding rules on top of rules. And when does it end? Where does it end? Where do you draw the line? It looks like a slippery slope. You know what a slippery slope is. It's devastating. It's terrible. And I wanted to voice my opinions. And I wrote articles about this. And I was uploading a bunch of short videos and uploading it to Snapchat and TikTok and YouTube and Twitter. And I want people to know that I feel emotionally distressed, and YouTube and Google they are committing defamation against Oatmeal Joey Arnold. That's me. This is defamation. To say that I did bad, to say that I did stuff that I didn't do, they're making up stuff about me, because I'm not trying to be bad, but they're trying to say that I am bad. And I'm like, okay, so if I broke the rules, which videos did it? And they're like your channel in general, and they're like, you kept on breaking the rules. And I guess if that is a real thing to say, assuming that the emails and the tweets they sent me was not just an automated message that they sent to everybody, I can assume what they mean is that they gave me some strikes in the past, and they want me to adapt to that. And so if I get a strike for talking about Alex, they might be thinking, all right, we got him. He has a strike, and now he's gonna look through his thousands of videos, over 10,000 videos, almost 15,000 videos. He's going to look through them, and he's going to delete every video that says Alex. Or if there's a word that they don't like in the title, like pawn. It's like, it's a word. Or it's a bad word, and then it gets restricted to 18 and plus because it's the F word. Fuck. It's like, give me a break. It's like, oh, you can't put that in the title. It's a bad word. Or, we don't like the word, so we're going to say this is deceptive. And it's like, really? Is that what you think? And it's nerve-wracking for me. It's devastating for me. Think about my own mental health. If YouTube wants to be all about equality and being fair for people, how are they going to be fair for people if they're just going to like take down videos and do this kind of thing to people? And I wanted to be a YouTube partner, and I was very close, and I had about 400 watch hours, and they took it from me. Not only are they taking thousands of videos from me, thousands, am I saying that word correctly? Thousands of videos from me, they're also taking my opportunity to get paid a little bit of money. And that's what people do on YouTube. They get paid money. Call me a grifter. Call me whatever you want to call me. But it's like, why are they going to do that to me? Susie. Why are you doing that? Susie Brown, whatever your last name is. I always go back to Brown because I think about Charlie Brown. But my mind is twerked. Twerked? That's not the right word. Twerked? No. I'm trying to say a different word, but it keeps on going back to that. Keeps going back to that. Everything goes back to me being terminated, and I feel like I'm being unfairly targeted. And it started back in 2017 when YouTube terminated my OJAWALL channel. I assume it was over copyright, even though it was fair use and it was transformative. There were a few videos. There were a few live streams where I was like, there was one in particular that was really big. It was big in my mind. I was watching a boxing match like live, and so just like I thought I could do it. I thought I could just like do that and offer my commentary because other people are doing it. I got in trouble for that, and I just don't understand how you can get in trouble. Like, there were these double standards that were coming to me, and this was like the first time that I ever really noticed things like that at that time. I mean, I've noticed censorship before 2017. Started noticing censorship back in 2010, and maybe before that too. I was banned on Facebook back in 2010, and I've been banned on a lot of websites, so you can call me a bad guy, and so I guess I can open all my videos with, I'm a bad guy, and you should not watch my videos. And YouTube removed over 10,000 videos of mine, so you better not watch any more of my videos. And so I'm gonna milk this to death. This is my new cash cow, even though I'm not a YouTube partner, and I probably never will be because they hate my guts, obviously, because they've been harassing me and targeting me, and I guess that's what they want to do to me, and they've been ghosting me on Twitter and in my email inbox. Like, there's nothing there. I'm like trying to ask for an appeal, and they have been ignoring my appeals. I get automated messages, emails. I sent in an appeal to YouTube, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get back to you right away in about a day or two. It's been a few days now, and they haven't got back to me, and I'm like, YouTube, how do I get a hold of you? It's like, are there any good YouTube staff left? God damn it. And it seems like there isn't. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just a talking head. I'm a guy that can barely talk. I'm just a weirdo. I might be a nerd. I might be a writer. I might be a lot of different things. I can go through my credentials about who I am, what I do, and everything. I made a lot of videos over the years talking about that stuff. But what's the point if YouTube's just gonna suspend another channel of mine without suspending all my channels? They might as well just keep an eye on my IP address. That will only make me want to go into the dark webs and hide my IP address. You're basically trying to radicalize me because you're trying to make me go underground into the black market. Why would you want to do that, Google? You want YouTube to be safe, but you're radicalizing people by making them scared of speaking their truth. And it's like, do you really want to do that to people? Do you really want to just like make people scared of speaking their mind, their opinions about how they feel about things? And is that how you want YouTube to be and the internet in general? Do you feel like that's a safe space where people are scared to death to be safe? How are they safe if they can't talk? If they don't have freedom of speech? And I didn't even say anything too devastating. And I'm not a great guy, but I'm just a guy. And are you scared of me? Like, I only had 220 subscribers on my channel, and then you suspended it. Like, you terminated my channel, my account on YouTube. God damn it. And why would you do that? And you can say, well, because I broke the rules. And I say, your rules are not clear. I've talked about this a lot. And I want to go back to what I was saying earlier about where it all started. I said I was banned in 2017. My OJAWALL channel was terminated. And it was probably terminated over copyright, but I'm not clear. It may have been a couple different things, and they probably decided we're just gonna do this. But I'm not totally sure, because like, not only did they terminate my YouTube channel, they even nuked my Google account. It apparently, like, I tried to find it, I tried to log into my Gmail, and it should be like something like ojawall@gmail.com. It's not there. It's like they're like, oh, there's no account. There is no Google account, Google email with that name. That's not true. That's not true. Come on. You know, like, and they're like, it's gone. And then so it's like, why would you do that? So I can't even figure it out. Because if they're not going to contact me and tell me what I did wrong and why they banned my channel, how am I supposed to know and how am I supposed to learn if they're not clear about the rules? If their rules are very fake, very general, how am I supposed to know? And if it's always changing, how am I supposed to know? And if it's always selectively enforced, how am I supposed to know whether or not you're gonna enforce the rules? It's like, it's crazy if you think about it. If you think about the things that people get banned for. And I wasn't even that big of a person. Somebody bigger like Nick Ricada. Yeah, you go after him and you take him down, but he has a lot of followers and they will pressure you to do the right thing, you two. That's right. Because he has followers. Me, I don't have a lot of followers. I don't have a lot of fans. And so it's like, you can take me down because you're like, you don't care. You're like, we're just going to take down a bunch of small users because they're not going to cause a lot of problems. And Tim Pool talked about this a lot on his show on YouTube on Timcast. He has a web, what do you call it? Website. That's right. Why did I hesitate? I don't know. But I hesitate sometimes. But I'll tell you, yeah, he has a website called Tim. I hesitated again. Oh, jeez. I think YouTube is teaching me how to become hesitated. YouTube is dementing me. So Tim Pool has a website called timcast.com. So Tim talked about that. Tim Pool said, it looks like this is what they're doing. It looks like YouTube, especially YouTube, they go after smaller creators, smaller channels like Oatmeal. And it's like, I don't mean to be silly, even though I like to be silly, and I want this video to be like very serious, even though it's like I look like a goofy person and some people will come make fun of me, which is their right to do, but it's like, you really have to take me off the internet and deplatform me and deperson me because you think I suck? You really think I'm a threat? I had to write a bunch of articles talking about how I was wrongfully terminated off YouTube, and I wasn't even given a third strike. And they were like, we're going to give you a third strike. We were going to, but then we decided to be nice to you. But then you asked for an appeal, and now we're like, yeah, we're just going to terminate you now because you're trying to appeal it, and we're being nice to you. We're going to get rid of you now, and we're just going to put the hammer on you. We'll put the ban hammer on you right now. That's kind of how I feel like it went down. Anyways, I got sidetracked. I want to finish my story. My story of how it all started with all this beef between me and YouTube. It all started with me being banned on YouTube, my OJAWALL channel being banned back in 2017. I don't know why they banned my OJAWALL channel in 2017 off YouTube. They totally devastated that channel when they took it down, when they suspended OJAWALL. It totally tore me up so badly, so much, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Like, at the time, it was so scary and so bad and so evil, and I don't have words to describe it, and I have to try to be calm about it right now. But it's like they removed over 4,000 videos at that time. That's how many videos I had on that channel, OJAWALL, and I don't know why they took it down. And then they did the same thing the next year for my JoeyArnold7 channel. So it was just a year later, and it just so happened to be in the same month. It was in October. It's always October. It's like October is the month for surprises. That's why they call it the October surprise, and people at Silicon Valley are full of that. And I don't want to believe that all the staff, all the employees at YouTube are terrible people, but I have to assume that because none of them want to take a stand and try to help me download my videos. You don't have to restore my channels, even though you should. You should just get me a copy of my videos. That's all I need. Even though I deserve my channels, I believe. That's just my opinion. But I want my channels back. But anyways, so they terminated my JoeyArnold7 channel in 2018. So that was another 3,000 videos down the drain. They terminate OJAWALL in 2017. They terminate JoeyArnold7 in 2018. And now JoeyArnold7 in 2022. These are 3 big channels that they terminated. YouTube has suspended at least 3 big channels of mine so far. At least 3, possibly 4, maybe more. And I've told them repeatedly, you need to terminate and suspend and nuke and ban all my channels. You really need to just do that. Put me out of my misery. You might as well just come over here and do something terrible. If I say too much, YouTube will definitely take down this video because YouTube just hates certain words. I really don't know what words I can say, what words I can't say, because YouTube, am I talking correctly? Anyways, YouTube will just go after me because that's what they do. And now I can't really contact YouTube. I try, and they won't respond. I'm trying to call them. I'm trying to email them. And they're ignoring me. They're ghosting me. They're turning a cold shoulder. I just need a shoulder to cut out, and they won't even give me that. And I'm devastating, and I'm having a meltdown. I mean, it's like, if you think about it, it's like, don't they care about people and how they feel? Apparently not. Don't they care that they're committing defamation? Apparently not. Even though they could make a big deal about people like Alex. You know Alex? I'm not going to say his name. Maybe I should say his name, but I'm trying not to get banned again. And it's like, you can't say this, you can't say that. And I said that. I've been saying that for years now, and especially for the past few months. And I'm like, they're going to take it down. They're going to take it down. They're going to take down my JoeyArnold7 channel any day now, any day now, any day now, any day now, any day now. I was like saying it again and again and again and again and again, and they took it down. Maybe they've been watching my videos and be like, oh, right. And they just proved me right. You know, if you take down my channel, and I said you were going to take it down because you suck, you just proved me right. Even if I'm wrong, you proved me right. Even if I'm right, or even if I'm wrong, like, you're just like trying to radicalize me. Like, why are you doing that? Like, you know who I am. I'm a nobody. I'm just an oatmeal Joey Arnold. I'm just a dude on the internet talking. You know, I'm just a regular guy. So I'm gonna continue to make videos and articles and everything, so I can spread the word about what happened to me. And enough is enough. And this happens to other people, and so that's why I want to take this on, because this case represents a lot of people, and I may not be really good at presenting myself. I may not look very good. The way I talk may not be very good at times. I mean, sometimes I like what I hear when I'm talking, and sometimes I like what I see when I look at my face. But a lot of times, I don't. I really don't. But I still try to express myself. I still try to communicate, because I strongly believe in the freedom of expression and free speech. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect either, but I believe that I'm not that bad, especially compared to other people. But even if you don't compare yourself to other people, but my point being, are you really gonna like let some people stay on YouTube, but then point your finger at poor little Oatmeal and say, you suck, Oatmeal, even though like there are terrible things happening on YouTube, and I'm not saying that's justification for me to do bad. I don't think I'm doing bad. I don't think my stuff is that bad. But I'm trying to make a point, because you're trying to make a point that I'm so bad, but your rules are not clear. I wanted to break down the different strikes I would get. And the biggest point I might have, at least from the top of my head, would be that they would take down really old videos every once in a while. And it was almost like they were saying, look at this. You see that? You can't have this. You better go remove anything that looks like this or looks like that. But it's like, if you saw what they took down, you'd be like, why would they do that? Like, I believe they took down 2 videos that had the word porn in the title. So you're telling me that I can't have porn in the title? To tell you the truth, if you don't know, there are videos with porn in the title on YouTube. And it's like, it's not a big deal. It's just a word. I know some people be like, oh my God, you said the P word. Grow up is what I say to you. Whoever you are, whether you work at YouTube or you're just a random person out there, it's like, give me a break. It's like, it's a word. But you can easily look at me and point at any video, and you can say, that is a bad video. That video is deceptive. That video is spam. That video is racist. That video is sexist. That video is this thing or that thing or another thing, and so on and so forth, etc., etc. You can make up whatever you want. And YouTube staff can do this. And the rules, their community guidelines are so fake, they can get away with it. And so they can look at a guy like me, and they can just like take me down. And that is like sad that they want to, like do that, while I'm like just struggling with a webcam that I can barely hold because it's not staying in place. Like, come on, webcam. Come on. That's what I'm talking to my webcam right now. I'm like, come on, webcam. Come on. And I'm also talking to YouTube, and I'm like, come on. Get your act together. Pull yourself together, webcam. Pull yourself together, YouTube. If there's any good YouTube staff out there, why won't you let me, download my videos? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to restore my channels on YouTube. Just let me download my videos. I just want to download my videos. I just need a copy or timestamps or a screenshot, a list of titles of videos that I had, because it's part of my autobiography. I'm writing a book about my life, and you're keeping me from that. YouTube. How do I get a hold of YouTube? Because I feel like they don't see me because I'm so small. They're not going to see me. Even though they've taken the time to take me down, they're not even looking at me. They're just like driving by and shooting people. Drive-by shootings is like, it's pretty devastating. So I don't really want to rant forever. I could probably stop and show you my screen. But if I start doing that, I might be here for another 5 hours trying to break down all the different things. I just wanted to say a few things for the top of my head. And I want you to know that I'm not going away. But then again, I guess you can like throw me in prison. I should probably read that article that I wrote. And I need to write another article. And I really want to get YouTube's attention. But so far I haven't been able to do that. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get their attention. I'm just an ordinary guy that's been on the internet for 30 years. And I've been what I've been. And it hasn't changed. And all my channels are the same. If one channel is bad, then they're all bad. Because one is like the other. And you can't be like, well, this channel is bad, but the other ones are not bad. Because that implies that there's a difference. But there isn't a difference. Because I just upload videos to different channels. And sometimes I upload it to one channel. Sometimes I upload it to another channel. And I just, sometimes I'm like me, Money Mo. So you can't be like, well, one channel is different than the other channel. Because literally one channel is like the other channel. Because the content of one channel is the same as the other channel. Because it's coming from the same guy. And so I have like 40 plus channels. And I told YouTube repeatedly, again and again, I'm sending them messages and I'm saying, you need to terminate my channels. And then I guess, I get people like Roy Merrick saying, oh, you want to terminate your channels? No. I'm trying to make a point. I don't want to delete my channels. I want my channels up forever. And I want more channels. I want to be everywhere. And people know that. I mean, anybody who's paying attention know that. They should know that. Like, it's apparent because I talk about that for so many years now. I've been talking about that, and it's like, if my channels are bad, then they're bad. I don't think they're bad, and I think they should be all restored because they're all the same. And if you're okay with one of my channels, then you are, logically speaking, okay with all my channels. Because you can't just be like, well, I like this one cup, and then it's like, you got this cup, and then like, I like that cup. It's like, look at this cup, I like this cup, I like this cup, this cup so good. And it's like, really? You like this cup? And then, like, here's another cup. I don't like this cup. I don't like this cup. I don't like this cup. And I'm looking at you, YouTube, and I'm like, you know that one cup is the same as the other cup? And they look at me, no, it's not. And I'm like, yes, it is. And I'm like, no, it's not. And I'm like, yes, it is. They're identical. They're like, no. That one cup violated community guidelines and our terms and services and everything. I'm like, really? They're like, yeah. And the other one hasn't? No. But they're the same. No, they're not. Yes, they are. And I really want to break that down. I want you to see the emails that I got from YouTube. I want you to see how devastating it is. I want you to know that Team YouTube on Twitter is committing defamation against me, which means people need to sue YouTube, or YouTube needs to sue me and murder me and put me in prison and everything else, because they're really devastating me and they took everything away from me. And this is a lot, and how am I supposed to go on? And what am I supposed to do if I can't even have a YouTube channel? And I might be uploading videos to this channel here, but what's the use if tomorrow this channel gets banned? Because that's what happens. And so it's like, I have no security, I have no peace in mind, and I can't hold myself together. I can't hold myself at all, because YouTube has built this sense of security for the past 13-14 years, and I've been a loyal user for that long, 13-14 years, since 2006. And they want to turn their back on me and say, you cannot be a YouTube partner, and we're gonna nuke your channels whenever one of your channels gets too big. We're just gonna lie about you everywhere, and we're gonna make up excuses as to why we need to terminate your channels. And that's what they've been doing, and they're really good at hiding behind the words. And that's what I read about in my article, link in the description of this video. Just click on the link. There is an article, or you can Google me and you can find some of the articles I wrote about this situation and other situations. And I try to break it down a little bit, and I need to talk about it a little bit more to let you see. I really want you to know what happened. I really want you to see what happened. I want you to see it, because seeing is believing, and it's devastating to my mind, to my soul, to my heart. And it should be to you, because if it can happen to me, it can happen to you. And this is what they're doing to people. This is what they're doing to me. And I don't know how to get their attention. And I have to make videos like this for as long as I live, because this is injustice. And some people will fight back and say that I suck, and they have every right to say that I suck, that I'm just a little oatmeal inside a bowl with no control, and they can say that if they want. But I feel like I wrote in my article, it's like, if I'm so bad, then you need to remove me off the internet, because that's basically what you're trying to say. You're saying that every video of mine is bad, because if you cannot specify which videos of mine are bad, then you're implying that all of my videos are bad, and anybody who says my videos are bad, and by proxy, you're basically saying that nobody can host my videos, and therefore you gotta ban people who host my videos. And so I'm advocating for you to ban them, and then you might as well ban everybody too, because my videos are just like their videos. But start with anybody who ever shown my clips. That's right, anybody. Memes World Productions, Chrissie Mayer and her Simpcast, the Deadwing Dork, and anybody else who's ever talked to me in the comments, or if they showed my comment on screen in a video, in a live stream, you gotta go after them. You might as well. What I'm trying to say is, don't do that. But logically speaking, that's what you would do, because if you follow that line of thinking, you would do that, because that's basically what you're doing when you refuse to tell me what I did wrong, and you try to be nice about it, even though you're not nice about it, because you're like, oh, we were gonna give you a third strike, and this was a week ago, And then they're like, we're not going to give you a third strike because you have 2 strikes and we're going to be nice to you. And then I appeal it, and then they reject my appeal. And then, like, 3 days later, they suspend my channel. Coincidence? I think not. But I think that's part of what happened. It's like, they saw that I appealed, they rejected it, and then it looks like they decided, we're going to just look through your channel, and then we're going to make a decision. And the decision might have been that I had a couple different strikes over the past year, and one of them was for medical misinformation, just because, like, in one video, I do these weekly videos where I show you the videos, not the videos, but photos that I collect, my screenshots. This is my screenshots, my weekly screenshots. Most of the pictures are screenshots. And so there was like 1 or 2 different screenshots, maybe just one, that YouTube didn't like because I had a C word, that little thing that was going around. And I don't even want to say the word because it's like YouTube is flagging people for stuff that they say. And then they also gave me a strike for a video I uploaded like over a year ago, like closer to 2 years now, where I talk about the election, but I can't say anything about it. So YouTube, I'm not saying anything about it, but it's like literally I get a strike for that. Just because, I might have said a few things that I believe, I have an opinion, and they're like, you're not allowed to have an opinion about what happened in that year. The year was 2020. And so YouTube may take down this video, believe it or not, because that's how crazy they are. God damn it. So all the YouTube staff, anybody who might see this, you guys are crazy for attacking people for having opinions. I had an opinion, and you're attacking me. So I can break down every single strike. Hopefully, I want to try to do that. And this is a sample of what you might get in the future. Some examples. I wanted to show you how ridiculous it is, because it's like little things like that. And they expect me to like figure out whether or not I ever said any of those things in any of my videos, any of my over 10,000 videos, 15,000 videos, 10,000 videos, so many videos, 5,000 videos, 10,000 videos. It's a lot of videos, and they want me to go through every single video and be like, listen to every second that I recorded, that I have, every second that I have. Like, I'm supposed to study it. Like, how are people supposed to do this? Especially people who are not YouTube partners. How are they supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do this? Like, this is not my job. If I was a YouTube partner, yeah, maybe I could do this all day, because, it's like, you're making money on YouTube. It's like, that's your day job kind of thing. Don't quit your day job. And sometimes YouTube make people quit their day job because they are their day job, and they're like, so YouTubers like are scared to death, and so they'll say whatever YouTube tells them to say, and that is pretty fucking crazy. That's like stupid. That's retarded. It's like YouTube is like, it's like the Pied Piper, and the YouTubers are like a bunch of mice following them. This is devastating. So I don't want to talk forever about this, but it's like, let me say that a few more times and then talk for 10 more hours. But it's like, I want you to know that it's like, that's the kind of things that I have to deal with. That's the kind of stuff that I have to deal with. Getting random YouTube strikes for old videos. Getting flagged for old videos that I uploaded months ago. Many, many months ago. Or years ago. I hope you can understand my accent. I think about this sometimes. Better yet, can you understand my hand? I'm talking through my hand because I'm a part Italian, like Chris Pratt. Maybe not Italian. I don't know if I'm Italian, but I'm definitely Dutch. That's right, from the Netherlands. And I almost died. No, I didn't die. My grandpa or my great grandpa almost died on the Titanic, but luckily he was drinking alcohol, so they couldn't find him. So he was saved. Saved by alcohol. Old Peter Rasp Sr. That's right. Alcohol. You gonna ban him for alcohol? It saved his life. And perhaps some things may save my life and save each other's lives. Because that's the beauty of people and life. It may not be the things that you like, but they're the things that you need. And that's how it works. And you can try to just regulate YouTube, but who do you think you are? You know YouTube's not a platform. Or is it a platform? Sorry, I said the wrong word. Why am I saying platform? It's supposed to be a platform, right? There, I just messed up. Let me remake this video. 46 minutes in. Let me restart. Start all over. No, don't have time for that. Anyway, so it's like, you think this website, this little YouTube that you got is some kind of publisher? That's what you're acting like. And that's basically what's going on. So I'm just flabbergasted. And this is where we are. I've lost a lot. I'm not exactly going to cry because I've been prepared for this for a very long time. I might be ugly, but it's none of your business. Seriously, it's like, who cares? Who cares? I might be crazy. So what? You might not like me. So what? I come here and I make this video because I want people to know that I'm not a crazy person. And you shouldn't terminate my channel over nothing. Now, YouTube may flag this video. They may strike this video. They may take it down wrongfully. And so, when that happens, I will upload this video to other websites. And then I'll make some other videos, and I'll write some articles, and I'll say YouTube took down my video where I talked about how I was banned. And I'm just gonna continue to call YouTube out. And I know YouTube doesn't like it. And YouTube did not take down Tim Pool. At least not yet. They didn't take down Steven Crowder, even though they kind of, sometimes they temporarily take them out, or some of those people out, some of the bigger accounts out, some of the bigger channels out. Sometimes some of them are unable to go live for a week or two or post videos. That happens sometimes. Like Tim Pool said before, it looks like YouTube is focusing now on the smaller channels because the smaller channels can't make a lot of noise, a lot of ripples in the social media world because they're so small. So you take them out, not a lot of people will notice. It's kind of like a ninja taking out one person at a time. It's very stealthy. And that's basically what YouTube is doing. And so, to Tim Pool's observations, I say that is very wise to say, and it's a good observation because that is happening. Not that YouTube does not go after the bigger YouTube channels too sometimes. They seem to be focused more on the smaller channels now. It may be that they've decided this is the better way to do it, and so that's what they did. And they even went after Tatum. Who was that guy again? What was his first name? Mr. Tatum. Is that how I say his name? And they went after Nick Rekieta, a lawyer. I like him. The nose. And I was watching his videos, and he was covering Alex and other people, other things, other trials, and it's good. But nonetheless, they took him down, and I think they took him back up. They put him back up. They reinstated him or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it's like, if they can do this to them or to me, they can do this to you. That's the point that Alex was making in 2018. I probably should go back and finish my story. I was telling you that this whole thing started in 2017. They took down OJAWALL in 2017. They took down JoeyArnold7 in 2018. And I was commenting a bunch in 2018 after YouTube took down Alex. I was running around and I wanted people to know that what they did to Alex was very, 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 very bad. And so I was going to a bunch of trending videos and I was writing comments to let them know, and I included some links so they can look at it, click on it, and so they can see what they need to know. I only wanted to educate them. YouTube may have saw that as spam, even though it's very helpful, but they don't make a distinction between something that might be useful and helpful and something that might not be. And the definition of spam is something that you don't like, something you don't want. Now, different people want different things. Different people like different things. So what does that mean for the definition of spam? It's very tricky and very stupid, very vague, because the definition of spam is very subjective. They want you to believe that it's very objective, but it's not. You may have been taught, and a lot of people probably are taught wrongfully, that spam has this cut and dry definition that is like objective or clear or whatever you want to call it, but it's not. And I was probably taken down for that, or it may have been a couple different reasons. Same thing for OJAWALL. My OJAWALL channel on YouTube was taken down in 2017 for copyright or other things, I don't know, because they didn't really tell me. And the same thing with JoeyArnold7 in 2018, taken down for like spam and stuff, and maybe for copyright too, I don't know. But it's like going back to the thing about my first channel that was taken down, OJAWALL 2017. I did a few live streams and it was fair use, I believe, but they're like no, and so they may have gotten me for that, for the live streams, like me doing a live stream of like commenting on a on boxing, and sometimes I was like recording myself teaching English at a McDonald's or a cafe. So like I was in Vietnam in 2017 and I'm like teaching English to my students, but like sometimes I'm at a public coffee shop or I'm at McDonald's and there's background music and I'm not always hearing it, but the webcam on my laptop was picking it up, and so it goes up, it goes up onto YouTube, and then it gets copyright striked because there's music in the background, and so that might have been part of what got me banned, what got me suspended off OJAWALL and possibly JoeyArnold7, and it's like it's in the background, but they count it as like a big devastating crime. And first of all, what about my intentions? But never mind that. I mean, I'm not here to say that intentions really matter, like especially in the court of law. I mean, it might matter to a degree, but some people try to make a big deal about what was your intention. Did you intend to do the bad thing, to do the crime, to do the murder, to do the theft, to do the bribery, the fraud, whatever the crime might have been? Did you intend to do harm? Well, I wasn't trying to hurt anybody, and I didn't know about it until they told me, hey, guess what, there's background music. And I'm like, what? There's background music and stuff. And so YouTube took down OJAWALL in 2017. YouTube took down JoeyArnold7 in 2018. And then I was hesitant to go on to JoeyArnold7. And so I wasn't for a while, and I didn't make a lot of videos until now in 2022. I made a comeback, and I was rising, and they're like, we gotta take him down, and we'll make up some reasons, some excuses to take him down, and that's what they did. And it was wrongful for them to do that, but they don't care, and they will have their canned responses that they sent to me by email and on Twitter, and now they're ghosting me. They had a few prepared statements that were very vague, very generic, like, you violated the rules again and again, or you did this, and like, you did this or you did that. Like, I could probably show you word by word, and I can quote what they said in the emails, and on Twitter they had the word or. And if you think about that, they're basically saying, we don't know what you did, because it's a canned response. And that's how I know, as a writer, as a lawyer, as all these things that I am. I see that, I know that, I want you to know that. And this is how they do it, and this is how they get you. They're like, you did this or you did that. And I'm like, what are you trying to say? If I did both, you should say I did this and I did that. But they can't even do that because they don't know what I did. They're just like giving me a canned response. This is one of the things that makes me pretty angry. Now, the start of this video is probably low energy. Jeb Bush here, like low energy. Like I'm just a flopper. I'm just like not doing so good. And why should I be doing good? I mean, it's like I just got terminated. I just got devastated. Like, I lost over 10,000 videos. What am I going to do? So I've been talking for an hour. I have a lot more to say, and I'm going to try to continue. Maybe on this channel, maybe not, maybe on another YouTube channel. If this YouTube channel is suspended and terminated and erased and deleted, then you'll have to find me on another YouTube channel. Or maybe on another website or something. Maybe in person. I don't know. But if you care about the oatmeal Joey, not the oatmeal website, that's not me. That's not me. TheOatmeal.com, that's not me, I'm sorry. But if you care about Joey Arnold here, even if he has like audio delay in his videos, at least for now. Because I don't get money from YouTube because YouTube terminated my account and won't let me get enough watch hours. Which is terrible. But anyways, if you care about me, you can follow me, and then you can also try to contact YouTube. YouTube is going to hear this video. They have AI scanning this right now as I speak. AI is recording this and scanning through my words. And they have fact checkers from India and random countries who are like offended by me when I say that. How dare you? How dare you say that? And they're reporting stuff, and they have no idea about U.S. laws. They just do what they're told because Google hires them, and they started hiring a bunch of people, and especially like this year, like 30,000 people or something, to do stuff like this to people like me. And not just me, but lots of people. And a lot of people don't speak out. I'm speaking out because I want to be a voice for the voiceless. And this whole campaign is not just about me, but I'm going to focus on me for now because that is building the case for the other people too. And I'm not saying that some people should not be banned. Maybe some people should be. But the point I'm trying to make is, as a starting point, I shouldn't have been banned. But no matter how much evidence I lay here, they're not gonna admit. I mean, I hope maybe there's some good YouTube staff who could like do something, do the right thing, or at least send me my videos, because you owe me over 10,000 videos. How much money do you think they owe me per video? Like, think about that. $1? That's $10,000 if you think about it. Give me $1 for every video that you took from me, YouTube. You owe me $1 for every video that you stole from me. $1. That's over $10,000. And then I'm going to try to invest that into Bitcoin. I can get 1 Bitcoin. No, wait. No, I can only get half. It depends on how much money one video is worth. I don't know what the value of a video is, but actually I don't really want the money. I want the videos. Anyways, I'm going to go try to continue to talk about this and how it's devastating for me, because if it can happen to me, it can happen to you. But don't take my word for it. I'm just Joey Arnold, the founder of over 10,000 videos that I would love for you to see, but I can't because YouTube took them from me.